I mean, I know, but...
Okay. My name is Pat Brown, and I sing and play guitar and sing it loud.
Alright, so first off, I guess just say, like, how you and your guys' band got started. How'd you all meet?
Alright, well, we met in... I've known Kieran for a while. We're step cousins. But in 2007, we were both in two bands from Minneapolis. Mine was called Semester, his was called And Then I Turned 7. And we always played shows together. We were kind of like the two like popular bands from Minnesota, you know, so we were like, you know, got along really well, but our bands had a lot of internal problems, and we started our bands kind of like, we'd always vent to each other about what we didn't like about other band members and like stuff like that. So we were like, man, if our bands ever break up, we should start a band together, because like we'd work really well, like writing music and working together, and that's exactly what happened. So we both quit and then started this band.
Okay, so I guess when you guys got everyone else, like Ben and Nate, into sing out, did you guys all decide, like in the get-go, that you wanted to just only be a band, like, or was it just kind of like a side project thing, and then suddenly you got...
It started as Kieran started writing. Kieran wrote like Come Around, and he also wrote Let Yourself Go, which was like a really old song of ours. He wrote those, he showed them to us, and then I showed him No One Can Touch Us and Bite Your Lip, that I had been working on, like actually for my band, for my old band. And we were like, dude, like fuck this, like let's start our own band, like use these songs. So then we recorded our first EP. It was actually him and I recorded everything. Like Nate didn't even really record bass, and Jordan, our producer's who was our producer for the EP, his brother drummed on it, because he's a good drummer. Yeah, I don't know, it was just like me and Kieran and Jordan recorded the entire thing. So
they were just pretty much bums on the side, like Nate, and then they were just like, oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I recorded like all Ben's keyboard parts, and because I've been playing piano for a long time.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yes, I was too.
That's awesome.
Classically trained. And but yeah, so that's how it started. It was really weird. It was a really weird beginning. Like, it was just 3 months of us writing and recording, and like we knew that Ben and Nate, like Ben had never played keyboards before he joined our band, and Nate had never played bass before he joined our band. So it was pretty nuts. It was pretty crazy. We didn't have a drummer when we recorded. It was weird, but it worked out for the best. So.
Yeah, that is a pretty lucky thing, considering if Ben and Nate like didn't know how to play their instruments. That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, we're really lucky. We're like the perfect example of like a right place, right time band. You know what I mean? Like,
I like it.
We worked really hard, so.
I mean, yeah, that's obvious to see, like, just by your guys' like CDs. So that brings me to your next one. You just finished recording your new one, right?
Yep.
So how is it different from Come Around?
It's crazy. Like, I feel like Come Around, it's not a record that most bands or fans are expecting us to release. It's crazy. It would be like if you take our original record, mix it with Third Eye Blind, mix it with Rascal Flatts, mix it with Def Leppard, mix it with Taking Back Sunday. It's like super, it's crazy. Like, I don't know. You'll have to hear it, I guess.
I'm excited to hear it. Oh well, you know, whatever. In the darkness thing.
This is cool. Can you see me all right?
No, I feel light. Pat, you're just not wide enough to show up on.
I know. Wait, how about this?
This is just sad. You're gonna get the awkward halo, like it's gonna be like a Halloween
thing. Is this better? Can you see me now?
Yeah, we can see this.
Alright, perfect.
Alright, so how was the recording process? I mean, where you guys stayed in, like where were you guys staying?
We actually rented out an apartment for 2 months in downtown Minneapolis, which was like super fun. It was like really nice, like right downtown. So we all stayed there. It was cool because we got to record the record. We didn't record it like all drums, all bass, all guitars, all vocals, all keys. We recorded all drums, and then Sick Boy flew home because he hadn't been home in forever. And then we recorded it song by song. So like after that, like the first day, we recorded all bass and all guitars. Second day, all my vocals, all keyboards. So it was like a song by song for each 2 days, which is really cool because it saved my voice.
That's good.
Because on our first record, I like kept losing my voice like crazy because I sang for like a week straight, like all day long, you know?
Yeah, that's not bad.
So this recording was like really easy. We did it with our friend Jordan, which was like really cool because we feel really comfortable around him.
That's good. Yeah.
So it was overall much better than our first experience.
Any like, I guess like you said, since it's easier, wasn't a stressful process. Like, was there any like crazy pranks or like people wanting to kill each other by the time you were done recording?
Yeah, me and Kieran got in a couple epic fights. You in on this, Ben?
Fuck yeah, I'm coming in.
Obviously. Now you have to introduce yourself too.
Hi, I'm Ben.
No, you have to wait till you can at least be seen. He's probably gonna blend in too.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna blend in. I'm dark as night.
You can see him.
Okay, yay. Okay, so say your name.
I'm Benjamin Robert Peterson III.
What do you play?
I play keyboards and sex appeal.
Perfect. Okay, so continue with your fight with Karen.
Oh, we got a couple fights, just because we both like write the music, and on this CD actually Kieran sings a lot more.
Ooh.
So we fought a lot about like which parts and stuff. But overall it turned out like amazing. It was really cool. And then I played a prank. Our producer Jordan, he's kind of like. He gets really annoyed with certain things sometimes, especially like I played a prank on him every day. Every day I would pee in a water bottle, and I'd like put the cap back on it, and I would hide it somewhere in the studio. And at the end of the night, when he'd clean the studio, he'd find it and he'd get really mad at me.
Oh my god!
The game we played.
So we played that game, and then one time Ben was sleeping.
And
That sucked.
Nate like came in the room and he woke him up and he was like, Ben, the building's on fire, we gotta go. And Ben like got up and like sprinted out of the room.
Oh.
And we got it on camera and it was really funny.
I want to see that
It's on
one day.
YouTube. It's so funny.
It's on YouTube.
Oh god.
It's on
So
YouTube.
funny.
Then were you at least running fast? Like, would you have made it out?
Well, it was funny because
Perhaps.
Nate grabbed Ben's hand and Ben was so he didn't know what was going on.
Aw.
So it was Nate pulling Ben and Ben was just like, he's like, running like that.
Exactly.
That-
And then I saw the camera. I was like, oh, fuck you guys.
Yeah, you were like, what the fuck?
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
gonna have to
funny.
check that out definitely.
It's very funny.
All right, so Warped Tour. How was that? I mean, that was just his first time on Warped Tour. How did you
Warped
like
Tour was
it?
so much fun. It was
Yeah,
great.
sorry.
There was so many bands we were friends with that we got to be on tour with.
Mhm.
And just like, you know, like as like a fan,
Mhm.
like I went to Warped Tour like 5 times before I played it. So like being able to play it was like really fucking sweet. Like when
That's
you've been going to it.
Mhm.
And being on the Hurley stage, which was the second biggest stage on the tour, was really
know,
cool too.
so
I totally
exciting.
wasn't expecting that. I thought we were gonna be like on Smart Punk or Hurley.com for sure.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Maybe even Ernie Ball, cause like they're like, oh, you got the offer for Warped Tour, and I was like, oh man, I hope we get a good stage. And they were like Hurley stage all summer. I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
See, that's
really
awesome.
hooked us up. It was fun, and I think you become really good friends with so many people on the tour too in a really quick amount of time, and you kind of don't even realize it, and then the tour is done. You're just like, oh man, I'm not gonna see this person forever.
Yeah.
It's like camp.
And the
Mhm.
last
Exactly,
day, the
summer
last
camp.
day of tour was so crazy.
Really?
Because like there were so many people that you wanted to say bye to, but you just couldn't.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Mhm.
It was insane. Like everywhere you'd walk, you'd like give someone a hug because you didn't know if you're gonna see them again. It's
Aw,
crazy.
That's so sad.
I gotta go to
But-
merch now.
All right.
Yeah,
Meet
my
you there.
headphones
Bye,
really not
mister.
over here. Oh, they are. This is what I came in for. Bye, ladies.
Bye. We'll see you later. Okay, so best Warped Tour prank you saw or participated in or got pranked on?
Oh. Let me see.
Was that a sneeze? Just kidding.
I'm trying to think of a funny prank that happened on Warped Tour.
I feel like there's so many.
I think that like okay, like the biggest like pranksters on tour, this band called Less Than Jake,
Okay.
and every day, there would be like rich kids with their parents in like the VIP section,
Mhm.
whose like parents bought them like VIP tickets, you know, and
Those cool kids.
yeah, and there would be like their daughters like freaking out, and the parents just like, oh my god, I can't believe I'm here right now. This is too much. So they would make a parent in the VIP section every day during their set. They would call the person out, have the entire crowd chant at him, and then they would make the parent crowd surf up to the
No
stage,
way.
bring them on stage, make them chug beers while they were playing and dance on stage.
That is
think I
pretty
remember
impressive.
that.
Yeah, and it was
Why did I
so.
not see
Did you
that?
see them on the tour? Less Than Jake.
Yeah, because we were by your tent the
They're
whole time.
so good.
That-
yeah, that was like
That's pretty
super
impressive.
funny.
I
Yeah,
want
it was
a
cool.
parent to do that.
It was really cool. It was very funny.